Hey, we are here today with the legendary Paige Patterson with Love Lake Martin. Paige, truly just grateful to know you, not only as a person, but as a realtor. And one of the things that it really is amazing, a feat I don't think many realtors have actually accomplished, but you have actually created two different brands from scratch, from nothing to multi-million dollar businesses. And so curious, how did you do that? Any tips, any advice to someone who might be trying to start out in real estate or maybe any business?
Well, thank you. I have had a blast learning cliffs, falling off those cliffs so many times. I started my business the first 12 years of selling real estate in Birmingham with Realty South Crestline. And I sort of specialized in a place nobody else really was paying attention to at the time. And we specialized in revitalization of a historic urban neighborhood. Wow, that was a lot of fun. What a sense of accomplishment to see a whole neighborhood sort of turn around. And then we had the opportunity of a lifetime to move our family and raise our children and start our business here, which is not urban or historic. Then many a days I was like, how do we get this going? But the people of the community have been fantastic, and I was able to really reach back to a lot of the realtors that I had worked with in Birmingham, and they are a huge part of my business, sending buyers and sellers, knowing my work ethic, knowing how hard we work, and it's been really great. Can't believe we've been here going on 7 years.
What is something that you are doing or have done here at Lake Martin in regards to marketing that's been a little different outside of the box, but also fun as well?
Our front yards, a lot of people believe, is the water. If you live waterfront and you are looking for a second home or a primary home. So instead of coming by car, we go by boat to work as often as possible. But it's been amazing. I believe it gives a completely different perspective. I believe it makes people decide, whether this is for them.
And the boat cruises, like you're inviting potential buyers, potential sellers, business people onto these cruises and showing them around. But not only are you having fun, but I've been on your cruises and you're also very educational. Like you're telling us how much water frontage is. You're telling us, the different slopes and grades and how that plays into effect. So how educational do you like to be in like your boat cruises and telling people what's going on?
Well, the number one thing that we all only have a certain amount of is time, right? And so if we can be out there seeing and smelling and feeling and experiencing with all five senses what it's like to live on the lake, I might as well be pumping you with information about this lake specifically so that you can, before you get off the boat, be ready to buy something. And one thing I want to talk about is it also helps you decide if it's not for you. And I've had many families go, I really wouldn't want to spend the whole day maybe cooped up with my family in the blazing hot sun. Perfect. But when we have potential clients and future clients and previous clients all getting together and meshing, it really is. You can, over the course of a summer, or I think this would be our 6th year. Now we are changing up the pontoon cruises this year, obviously with the quarantine, but we're still gonna have fun. And you wanna talk about learning. We have learned so much this year, particularly about our market.
Hey, my name is Matthew and I'll be your closing attorney today. So over here at Rely, that's the first thing you'll hear when you walk in the room for one of our closings at any of our locations. And because of the coronavirus, what we're doing is keeping a little social distance between us and the customers just to make sure that everybody is safe. So I'll retain a copy of the documents on my end of the table, and when somebody comes in to sign their paperwork, they'll sit at least 6 feet away in their own comfort, and in front of them will be another copy of the documents that they'll be signing. So I'll have a mirror image of what they're looking at, and I can walk them through all of the paperwork. So that's how we're doing it here at Rely to make sure that everybody's safe and that we have a good and safe, secure closing.
You have this desire to be fun. You're energetic. I mean, if you don't know Paige, Paige is energetic. But you really are passionate about knowing this lake. You are really passionate about making sure that you are knowledgeable, maybe one of the most knowledgeable.
For so long, as my family and I were learning the lake and meeting new people and exploring new places and new restaurants and, where do you go for this specific pimento cheese that's just made down the road?
With bacon.
That's right. So we've done that, and I hope that it's been as successful for those businesses as it has been for us and our clients. But we're going to start focusing on families and memories and, specific people or interest groups, what the lake has meant to them.
Yeah, and I think that's so good because, we often say coming to the lake is to build memories. It's to foster, to create community and relationships. And what a great way to look at our clients and let them tell the story of what it means to them. If you had to tell maybe like a new realtor, someone stepping into this, they're new to it, maybe left another career to be a realtor, what's one thing you would try to leave with them in how to build their brand from nothing to something?
Don't go elsewhere to find who and what your brand is. You are surrounded by your brand. The color of clothes you wear, the style, the kind of furniture that you have, the kind of house that you have, all speaks to who you want to work with and probably who will want to work with you. So don't, whatever you do, I guess anything in life, don't go trying to be someone else. Everything you need to build your brand is in your closet, in your living room, and, among your neighbors. Building a new career, starting a new brand, just because you have a new entity in real estate doesn't mean you have to forget everyone that you used to work with, or if you move to a new territory, it doesn't mean that all those connections I had in Birmingham just went away. So I just say that building a brand is like casting a fishing rod.
Yeah.
You just reach back to the people that you know and
they can really point you to other people as well. And I think it's just great to say, don't forget the past. Like bring them with you, bring them on the journey with you. I love that.
You are as certain or as uncertain about all of this as every single person you encounter. So we have, in a way, wiped the slate clean of how business was done. And let's just go out there and be the professional that you've always wanted to be and build the business that you dared to dream before. Because we're all just starting at the start line in real estate all over again.
If people want to know where you are, find you, get a hold of you, how can they do that?
Love Lake Martin. LoveLakeMartin.com, Love Lake Martin on Facebook, Love Lake Martin on Instagram. We've got a Love Lake Martin YouTube channel, and please, whatever you do, keep watching the Love Lake Martin show.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Paige.
All right.